To McDougal Stadium here in Trumbull, Connecticut, as we settle in for CIAC Championship Football. Don Boyle and Phil Brodsky alongside. New Canaan in hand. They're in town to settle the Double M Championship. Should be a terrific matchup between these two clubs. I'd like to welcome the viewers on CP Television to this inaugural broadcast of CIAC Championship Football, the Class Double M Championship game. Just about set to get underway. The kickoff will travel from left to right. New Canaan will boom it away to the hand Tigers. Tigers with twin safeties back deep to retrieve. Dylan Taylor is one of the guys back there, and Mike Davis is the other. So New Canaan to boom it away. On dash to kick it. He's a right-footed kicker at the 40-yard line. Game underway. High end over end kick, and it comes sailing down, and it's fielded cleanly at the 16-yard line. And a run out to the right. There's a seam to the 35 to the 37-yard line on the run by Michael Davis. So Davis got about 22 on the return, and the Tigers will start with pretty good field position, 1st and 10.
Ondash is the player that we referred to that injured his shoulder. He is kicking off. I don't know if he's going to actually play any scrimmage football.
Nick Marullo, the starting quarterback for the Tigers. 13 touchdown passes. That isn't just, from the midpoint of the season on. He's been terrific. Dylan Taylor is primary running back. They come with a spread offense on 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Ball in the far right hash mark. He's under center, man in motion coming near side. Toss comes to Davis trying to turn the corner, and he's still on his feet. Fumble football. He tried to leap a pile. New Canaan indicating they've come up with a fumble recovery. The ball out near the 44-yard line as players dig for it. And New Canaan, in fact, has come up with a fumble recovery. First play from scrimmage and a fumble. And New Canaan comes up with a fumble recovery on the play. Stephen Johnson, the senior at 6'3", 218 pounds, recovers the football for New Canaan. And a first big break goes Rams' way.
Yep, Rams 1st and 10 on the hand 44-yard line.
Charlie Westfall, the starting quarterback, 5'11", 170 senior, will work out of the shotgun. Receivers left and right. One running back in the backfield, Matt Sharetta. Slot out left side for New Canaan is Ondash. So he's playing. Back to pass the quarterback. Westfall throws it over the middle, and he's got Ondash. Stumbling catch down near the goal line. He fumbles the football into the end zone. They're going to say he's down on contact.
Well, we've had 2 plays, and already we've had enough of excitement for the afternoon.
Absolutely. That might have been Reddy who made that catch to the middle. I saw Ondash out there is talking to Lou Marinelli, and he said Ondash wasn't going to play, but maybe kick off. And all of a sudden, he's kicked it off. He's out there in the field. Ball down. It's 1st down, goal to goal. That ball down near the 5-yard line. They're going to hand it off, run through the middle, and that's Chris Sharetta, and he's stuck right at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Marullo came up from one of those safety spots to help out on the tackle. He's a monster defensively. Talking to Steve Filippo, and he had mentioned he took Marullo out of the defensive side when he began to play quarterback, and the defense suffered, so he put him back into that spot. 2nd down, goal to goal. They're going to say the ball's at the 11-yard lines. We try to find a perspective down to our right. Again, Westfall to work out of the shotgun. High snap. He's back the pass. Here comes the rush. Throws it towards the end zone, and it's going to be
no call
caught for the touchdown. So they make the play work. It was Kilbane, the tight end, 6'1", 180 senior, coming up with a catch on a toss that was very, very low and a bit of a delay by the officials. He just dragged through the middle of the field to come up with the catch. New Canaan capitalizes quickly as they go 44 yards. It was a big pass play to set it all up.
Yeah, that 33-yard pass play from Westfall to number 17, Patrick Reedy, 6'3", 175 senior.
The extra point is good.
Extra point by Ondash is good, and quickly New Canaan jumps out to the 7-0 lead over the hand Tigers. We'll pause. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, back here at McDougal, New Canaan, well, they've come up with the game's first turnover, and they've turned it into 7 points, and now Ondash will boot it away again. Davis, he's back deep with Dylan Taylor to retrieve this kickoff for the Hand Tigers down to our right. So Ondash approaches the ball. Here comes the kick, and it's high end over end. It's going to be a shorter kick out towards the 15-yard line, taken by Davis, coming to the near left side. Comes outside the hash mark, trying to turn the corner, and he's met at about the 25, and he's whacked down immediately. Good open field tackle by the New Canaan Rams special teams, and it will be 1st and 10. In on the tackle was Evan Rosenstein.
New Canaan takes the 7-0 lead on that touchdown pass from Westfall to number 89, Ryan Kilbane, with 1:12 seconds into the game.
So Murillo and company will come out to run their second offensive play. They work out of the I backfield. The tailback is Dylan Taylor. Here's a snap, handoff Taylor. Taylor trying to go up the middle with a shift. He sails straight ahead and maybe a yard out towards the 26-yard line before he's brought down by that big defensive core. Offensive line for the Tigers, the big center is George Gerard, Dale Schweitzer, and Guy Chuchero. The guards, Phil Pazinos and Connor Hart, are the tackles along that offensive line for the Tigers. Offset I behind the quarterback Murillo. Second down, and we'll call it 8 to go near the 27. And the handoff again, and dashing over the left side of that offensive line is Dylan Taylor. Sails out over the 30 towards the 33-yard line. Brought down there, setting up a third down and about 3 yards to go for a Tiger first down. 7-0 New Canaan leading early on. 9:51 remaining in the opening quarter. Tigers break the huddle. Receivers coming left side in the slot is Taylor. Murillo to work out of the gun. He's got a wing out run. Taylor comes in motion to the right side. And it's going to be Murillo faking toss. Now run through the middle. Picks up the first down with a powerful run out over the 35-yard line. All the way towards the 38 before he's brought down. And they'll move the chains.
Dylan Taylor gained about 1,200 yards during the season for the Tigers. He is their bread and butter ball carrier. You'll see Hand operate out of the spread, out of the eye, and they'll also run some options. So they're going to give you a whole variety of different looks on offense.
And the Tigers break the huddle. Murillo to work out of the gun. McGinney in the backfield, and in motion right side goes Taylor. Penalty markers fly at the snap of the football. This one could go against the Hand Tigers and back them up 5 yards.
Looked like DJ Kirsch jumped.
Legal procedure. It does go against the Tigers. It'll back them up inside the 35-yard line, back towards the 33. So, be first down and 15 for Hand Madison, trailing on the scoreboard 7-0.
This isn't the start that Coach Steve Philippone would have liked, but there's a lot of football game to go.
Again, Murillo to work out of the gun. McGinney in the backfield. Taylor in motion again right side. There's the snap. Handoff Taylor. Wants to sweep it around the right side. And he got it out towards the 35. Looked like he nearly lost the football again after the short gain of a couple out to the 35-yard line.
That's the second time that Murillo has called his own number on a draw play. So maybe they sense that they can move up inside on the New Canaan defense.
Receiver coming near left side for the Tigers, and again Langriger comes slot left. They're going to put Dylan Taylor out to the left side as a third wideout. Again, Murillo out of the gun, third down and 11. He's back to pass. Now he steps up in the pocket, throws it over the middle. He threw it low. It was intended for Dylan Taylor. Passed a bit behind him at the 45-yard line of New Canaan, and Hand will have to punt it away. New Canaan will get it back, leading 7-0. 7:36 remaining here in the opening quarter. Twin safeties will go back deep for New Canaan. Back deep is Corey Newton for one. Kick coming from the right to left. Good kick after a good snap. Ball will sail down to the 34-yard line. It's fielded cleanly and run out to the left side by Simmons, and Simmons got maybe 2 yards on the return, and that's about it to the 37-yard line. And that is where New Canaan will put it in play. 1st and 10, leading on the scoreboard with 7:26 remaining here in the opening quarter.
New Canaan's only needed to run 3 plays from scrimmage, but one was that 33-yard pass from Westfall to Reedy, and the other one was the touchdown pass from Westfall to Ryan Kilbane.
Nice catch by Kilbane, too, in the end zone. Westfall again to work out of the gun. Triple threats come near right side. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of the New Canaan Rams. Long count by Westfall. Might have checked off. Going to hand it off in the backfield. A dash out to the left side by Sharetta, and he's out over the 40 towards the 41-yard line before he's brought down on the play. So a short gain. Might have been Brendan McGinney in on the tackle. Ball all the way to the 42. So he got close to 5 yards in that run out left. Westfall again to work without the huddle and out of the gun. Triple threats come near right side for the New Canaan Rams.
Looks like he's calling an audible. He's looking both ways, left, right.
Long wait before the snap. Now he wants to throw it out right, and it's caught by Ondash. Ondash able to slither through the middle of the field, cross the midfield stripe, and move it down to the hand Tiger 47-yard line. So Ondash has made his presence felt rather early on here. Good to see him back in the lineup, playing in this
For a guy
big game.
that wasn't supposed to play because of a bad shoulder, it looks like he's doing a pretty good job.
They moved the chains after the throw through the middle. It gained about 10. Again, Westfall is out of the gun. Receivers left and right as they play the spread offense. Long count. The center is Bodenheimer. Good snap. Back the pass. Westfall looks over the middle, has terrific protection. Throws it to the back out of the backfield, and that's Sharetta. And Sharetta able to advance it inside the 45, move it towards the 42-yard line, and they got about 5 yards on the play, and it's 2nd down and 5 for New Canaan. They certainly have some early offensive rhythm. Fitzpatrick goes slot out left side. Westfall again out of the shotgun. Ball in the near right hash mark. 2nd down and 5 near the 42-yard line of the Hand Tigers. Westfall taking his time. Tigers using 4 across the defensive front. Marullo showing blitz, now backs off. Here's the snap. Westfall back the pass. He looks and he throws it long. He's got a receiver and it's overthrown. Fitzpatrick, the intended recipient, down at the 10-yard line. It'll set up 3rd down and 5 for New Canaan.
The plays are coming in directly off the bench from Lou Marinelli to Westfall, and then Westfall is going no huddle, and he's giving his team visual signals as they line up and then calling the signals.
If you're just tuning in, New Canaan recovered a fumble on the first play from scrimmage, and they marched 44 yards for the touchdown. Kilbane on the receiving end of a Westfall pass. Extra point by Ondash, good for 7-0. Back the pass again. Westfall, now he's going to run. He can run. Holds the ball like a loaf of bread in his right hand and moves it down towards the 35-yard line. Looks like he got enough for the 1st down. Quick decision by the quarterback as he saw a gap through the middle of that defense, and they'll move the chains again, 1st and 10.
Westfall is an articulate, bright young man. Obviously, a quick mind. He's calling the plays at the line of scrimmage and took advantage of what he saw on the field and ran for 7 yards.
So they have it 1st and 10. Ball down toward the 35-yard line. Again, Westfall to work out of the gun. He's going to keep it. Little play action. Now he's in trouble. Scoots out of trouble in the backfield, and now he's sacked down at the 40-yard line. They just kept on coming to the Tigers defensively, and they sack him down.
And he turned away from one charge, but the posse finally caught up with him and cut him down for a 4-yard loss.
So the Tigers trying to dig in defensively now. Duncan Donnelly, the guards for New Canaan. Johnson and Glass are the tackles, starting offensive line. That's a big offensive line, too, for Charlie Westfall and company. So a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14 from the 39. Again, he's in trouble. Running out of trouble, Westfall runs it right and dashes to the near right sideline with a late penalty marker thrown. This may be a personal foul penalty. He got it back to the 39, maybe the 38.
Well, now they're standing at the 30. Well, one's officials at the 37 and one's at the 36. They got to get their signals together here.
I don't think the ball's going to remain there. There's a penalty upcoming. Might go against New Canaan.
Well, New Canaan's backing up, and the official is facing New Canaan.
There's a flag on the play.
And now the officials are talking it over. And I'm not sure anybody knows what's going on right now.
And it will be declined. The penalty was declined. I didn't see the official signal the infraction, however. Did you pick that up? I didn't pick that up. Looks like the Tigers are going to decline it, however. It would be 3rd down and 11, so they will place the ball down at the 36. They gave Westfall a pretty good spot, although he did come to the near side down by the Hand Tiger bench.
Well, instead of the penalty, Hand decided to take the down and make it 3rd and long, rather than 2nd and even longer.
Westfall to work out of the gun. Receivers left and right. Bodenheimer with a good snap. Westfall back to pass. Now he runs out right, throws it to a receiver near sideline, short gainer, down toward the 30-yard line, and that's about it. On the receiving end was Kilbane again, the big tight end getting open along that right sideline. Tigers quickly to that ball. They move it inside the 30 down towards the 29-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and about 3 yards ago for New Canaan 1st down, and they're in that part of the field where they're going to go for it.
It's obvious that New Canaan thinks they can throw the ball on Hand.
7-0 New Canaan leading. Their first time with the football, they marched 44 yards for the score. Big 4th down play. Tigers will dig in defensively. Little Rams get set offensively. Westfall out of the gun. Takes the snap. He wants to throw. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up. The throw is going to be batted down in the middle. Well, the Hand Tigers, Mamely got there and brought him, well, just knocked that ball down as he got the hands up, and it'll be a hand ball after the big defensive play. Mamely with a big play.
He got his paw up there and just slammed the ball to the turf. Looked like a block from a volleyball player.
So Hand will take over 1st and 10.
3:37 left in the first period. New Canaan leads Hand 7-0 in this Class MM championship game from McDougal Field in Trumbull.
All right, we have a timeout call for by the Hand Tigers. So with the timeout, we'll check the New Haven Register scoreboard.
Ansonia leads New London 7-0 in the first period. New Canaan, as we said, 7-0. And we have no score from the Ledyard Berlin Class M championship game. Tonight, the 3 games that will be featured will be Shelton at Greenwich at Jestow Field at Southern Connecticut in New Haven, Massac and Bunnell at Ken Strong Stadium in West Haven, and here the Class SS game at 7 o'clock, Tolland and Seymour.
Well, we certainly welcome all the viewers on CP Television. Hope you enjoy, and if you enjoy the broadcast, please let the folks know at CP TV that you enjoy high school athletics on the station. Hand will take the ball over. 1st and 10 after the timeout at their own 28-yard line. Trailing on the board 7-0 with 3:37 remaining here in the opening quarter. Nick Marullo, the sophomore quarterback at 6 feet 190, will work out of the gun. In motion goes Taylor from left to right. Marullo's going to keep it, trying to sweep it around the right edge, and that defense is going to bring him down for a loss. Back towards the 26-yard line. Right now, New Canaan just playing a whale of a game. They are dominating at the line of scrimmage, and that's one of the reasons why the Tigers just cannot get the offense going.
Yeah, New Canaan recovered a fumble on Hand's first play of the game and turned that into a touchdown with 1 minute and 12 seconds gone in the game, and that's where we are.
Marullo's going to work with the I backfield. 2nd down. 12 to go from the 26-yard line. Going to roll out. Here comes the pressure. Got a great block. Throws it near sideline. Got a receiver, and it's caught at the 46-yard line. That's going to be enough for the 1st down. They're thinking about 16 yards on the pass play. So the Tigers come up with a big play, and Fedor is the recipient at the 46-yard line. He nearly slipped a tackle and advanced it down the field even further.
And he was wide open when he caught the ball.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hand, their biggest offensive play from scrimmage. They'll send a receiver, Berlin, to the right side. I backfield again. Murillo will take the snap and hand it up. Dylan Taylor, nothing up the middle, tries left side and was able to gain just a yard out towards the 47-yard line as that play broke down rather quickly. New Canaan coming up. Milano, one of the linebackers. Mike Milano at 6'1", 195, a senior, busting up the play.
They're giving Thomas 2 yards on that, so it'll be 2nd and 8. It was a fortuitous spot for the Tigers.
Ball resting right at the 47-yard line. So 2nd down. They must advance the ball inside the 45 down towards the 44 of the Rams. Wings left and right. Toss goes Taylor. Dylan Taylor finds a hole and he pounds his way inside the 50-yard line down towards the 49. He'll set up 3rd down in a manageable situation here for the Hand Tigers, about 5 yards to go after the gain of close to 4. Tigers working quickly coming out of the huddle. They'll send a wing out to the right side. Wing left side. One running back in the backfield is Taylor. Murillo to work under center, takes a snap, toss right. Dylan Taylor got some blockers, put the shoulders down, powers his way down towards the 45-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it just shy of the 1st down mark. It's going to be close, and the Tigers will have a decision to make on 4th down and about a yard to go.
After a rather shaky start, Hand seems to be settling down and getting into its offensive plan, which looks like it's going to be Taylor left and Taylor right, and then throw the ball when Murillo thinks he can.
They use the double wings, one left, one right. Dylan Taylor in the backfield. Under center, Murillo takes a snap, toss. Taylor trying to go right, over top of the pile. I don't know if he got it.
I don't think so.
Now, Canaan on the far side celebrating that they've come up with a defensive play.
I think he lost a yard.
And the ball right at the 45, and he's going to be about a half a yard shy. Yeah, you got it back to the line of scrimmage, no more than that.
I'm surprised they just didn't go straight ahead rather than throwing a toss. Put the quarterback, put his head down or hand it off and just plow straight ahead. But instead, Hand chose to go on a pitch and backfired. New Canaan has excellent field position with 40 seconds left here in the 1st quarter.
And they lead 7-0. Westfall again, the work out of the shotgun. Triple threats near right side. They move from left to right here in the opening quarter. They swing a pass out, and that's Shredder trying to put the straight arm out to break a tackle, and he's tumbled down after a modest gain of a couple of yards out towards the 47-yard line.
Pickup of about 1.5 yards on that play. Give him 2 yards.
About 1.5 yards on the play.
So 2nd down and close to 8 to go for the New Canaan Rams. They look to the sideline for the play.
Last play of the 1st period.
So?
No, he's going to make a liar out of me.
Westfall, again the work out of the gun. Long count, he waits, and he lets time expire.
I wasn't a liar.
So the 1st quarter has come to a close, and the score, New Canaan on top of Hand by the score of 7-0. There are more than 250 Subway restaurants in Connecticut, and they're all proud to sponsor the CIAC and high school athletics. Teamwork is good. Subway, play hard, eat fresh. Well, we settle in for quarter number 2, 7-0 New Canaan. Thus far, it's been the bigger team outplaying the smaller team. They come up with the only turnover of the opening half, and they cash in and they put points up on the board. Joe Bain on the receiving end of the Westfall toss.
This quarter, Hand will have that, what'd you say, 20-mile-an-hour wind?
Mm-hmm.
Which could be a factor in both the passing and especially in the kicking game as we go further and further into the afternoon.
Ball out towards midfield. 2nd down, 8 to go at the 46-yard line. Westfall takes a snap, play action, back to pass. He throws it down the sideline, and it's incomplete. The receiver, Kilbane, twisted in, and the pass went to the sideline and incomplete. Michael Conti had the coverage, and he was the closest to the football. Penalty marker is down towards the line of scrimmage.
Ineligible receiver downfield for New Canaan.
The Tigers trying to dig in defensively will be helped out by this penalty.
We're waiting for Hand to decide what to do.
Yeah, they're going to decline it again. So the Rams will come back to the line of scrimmage, faced with 3rd down and 8. And the ball out toward the 46-yard line on the right hash mark. Westfall again to work out of the gun. Takes the snap. He wants to throw. Here comes the blitz. Screen through the middle. Shredder makes the catch. He's got a big gainer. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another inside the 35. And finally wrestled down at about the 32-yard line. Boy, I tell you, he would not be denied. He got close to 20 as he just rambled right through the Tiger defense. McGinney finally putting a tackle on him as they move to change. It's 1st and 10 for New Canaan.
Give him 21 yards on that.
Quick snap, throw right to Ondak. Ball is tipped, it's going to be picked off. And there's clear sailing ahead for the Tigers. Down the field goes Conti. He'll score. It was a tip ball. Ondak put his hand up. Conti with the interception. And he goes nearly 60 yards to make it 7-6.
That ball was picked off about the 32 or 33-yard line by Mike Conti. And all of a sudden, Hand is on the scoreboard. So turnovers have played a big factor in both scores.
Well, I tell you, extra point try upcoming. Tigers can knot it up here. Marullo will hold, and the kicker's Robichaud. Good snap, ball is bobbled. Marullo's going to run out right, looks, flicks it to the end zone, got a receiver, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion, and an 8-7 lead to the botch play. Turns into 2 points for Birdie on the receiving end in the end zone, and the Tigers now lead 8-7 with 11:26 remaining in the second quarter. Terrific work.
That's what you call making lemonade out of lemons.
Absolutely. Roberti alertly going into the end zone, and Marullo, their starting quarterback, making the accurate throw. All right, Robichaud to boot it away. High end over end kick, and it's going to sail through the end zone. So New Canaan will take it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now trailing on the scoreboard 8-7. Michael Conti, interception return. They're going to call it officially about 70 yards on that return. How do you like that?
It happened all of a sudden, but Hand is on the scoreboard. Not only that, with a blown play, they take a lead.
It's interesting. Westfall, as you remember when he was talking to us at the CIAC football luncheon, said the one thing he's been doing more frequently than he likes, he's been throwing some interception that turns into points for the Hand Tigers. Here's a handoff, and Charetta with a big gainer again, pulls his way out towards the 40. Give him 20 yards. He brought down finally right at the 40-yard line, and he's starting to really gain the yardage both as a receiver and a runner now for the Rams.
He's 5'10", 185, and he looks bigger than that, and he is running hard. Westfall fell down as he made the handoff. But nevertheless, it's 11-11 to go in the first half, and the Hand Tigers lead 8-7 over New Canaan in the Class MM Championship game here in Trumbull.
There's the snap. Westfall's going to keep it on the play action. Spins through one tackle, spins to another, and is plastered at the 46-yard line. Tell you, he was just whacked down. Mamely able to bring him down with a pretty good tackle out there.
I think that's called smackdown football.
Boy, I tell you, got about 6 yards on the play, but he might have paid the price.
And he's not he's tall, but he's not a burly kid. He's 5'11", 170.
Mamely 6'3", 195 senior on the tackling side. Twin wideout, short side of the field right. They bring 2 to the near left side. Ondash goes into the slot. Ready as the receiver, extremely wide near left side. And the throw is going to come over the middle. It looked like it was for Ondash. It sailed over his head, and then Reedy couldn't make the catch down towards the 45, and it goes incomplete.
That would have been quite a play if Reedy could call it after Ondash didn't.
So, 3rd down, about 4 to go. For the Rams, they look to the sideline for the play. Charlie Westfall, again the work out of the gun. Charetta in the backfield off his right shoulder. Wideouts left and right. Play action. Back to pass Westfall. Pressure. Throws it. Right. Caught. 1st down to the 41-yard line, and the toss out to the right side to Fitzpatrick. And they'll move the chains down to the 42-yard line officially. Right in between the 41-42 is where they'll put it down.
So give them 4.5 yards.
Just enough for the first down.
I'm sorry. My math is not great. That gives him 14 yards.
Westfall again the work without a huddle and out of the gun. Twin wideouts left, 2 in the backfield, and they hand it off and they ramble it through the middle. It's Rosenstein, the ball carrier, and he's able to tumble inside the 40 and advance it all the way down towards the 38-yard line. So not a bad gain on first down, setting up second down and about 6 to go for a Ram first down. From right to left they move. Westfall again the work out of the gun. There's a high snap and the handoff, and again it's Rosenstein the carrier, and no gain at all. Got it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Rosenstein is in there because the normal starting running back for New Canaan, Finan, broke his wrist against Middletown on Tuesday night, and he is definitely out.
Kilbane goes slot to the right side. He's caught a touchdown pass for New Canaan. And play action on the snap. Roll out right. Throw to the right sideline. Caught again by Fitzpatrick as he works the sideline effectively and moves the ball down towards the 32-yard line. It's going to be just shy of the first down by about a yard. It'll be fourth down and a yard to go for New Canaan Ram first down with 9:02 remaining till halftime. 8-7, Han leading New Canaan.
There's no doubt that Han's going to go for this one. They're going to take a measurement. And now they move the stick a little bit closer. They picked up about a half a yard.
Well, I think what they're doing is they want to place the ball down precisely where it belongs.
No, the yard in the down marker moved up about a half a yard. It's about a football length shy.
So big play here for the New Canaan Ram offense. Last time they had the ball, they threw an interception. It led to the Han Tigers points.
If it was me, I might give the ball to Shredder and just say, bull straight ahead, young man.
He's 5'10", 185. He's a junior.
But he runs hard.
They come up to the line of scrimmage. Bodenheimer, the big center. You got Donnelly, don't forget about him. The guard to the right side, 314-pounder. And it's going to be the quarterback straight ahead, Westfall. And he surges down towards the 30-yard line. And that should be enough for the first down. Indeed it is. And New Canaan will keep this drive alive that started at their own 20-yard line.
Gain of 1 on the play.
They lined up in a wishbone on that one, the short yardage wishbone attack.
Westfall and company. Again working without the huddle. Receivers left and right. Han Tigers digging in aggressively defensively. Play action, roll out right. They throw it to the sideline. It's caught again by Fitzpatrick. He's working that sideline like an expert down towards the 16. Boy, he just ran a little square out, and again Westfall found him, and that's enough to move the chains again.
The teams that did hurt Han during the season, remember, Han just escaped losing to West Haven. They beat West Haven 41-40. Teams that have moved on Han have moved the ball in the air.
There's a snap. Penalty marker's going to throw. Legal substitution upcoming. Tigers had too many on the field. As they were trying to make a substitution with that no-huddle offense, it's tough to do. By the way, that catch by Fitzpatrick just a moment ago, about 14 yards down towards the 16-yard line. So this penalty against the Tigers. This will help the New Canaan offense. They'll step it off, and they'll move the ball down towards the 12-yard line. Westfall, again, the work end of the gun. High snap, he takes, handoff, and through the middle, it's a Rubenstein, and Rubenstein able to advance it all the way down toward the 5-yard line before he's spilled. He got close to 7 yards in that carry. They're going to say you get enough for the first down or so. That's right, down to the 5-yard line, so it's first down and goal. Handoff, fumble football on the exchange. Rubenstein was the intended carrier, and he got tangled up with Gallagher, and the Han Tigers have come up with a fumble recovery. Second turnover by New Canaan, and Han will come out first and 10 inside their own 10-yard line towards the 5.
It looked like Neil Memley came up with the football, 6'3", 195-pound linebacker.
Memley has had himself a whale of a first half. So the Tigers come up with their second takeaway. First time, it was Conti on an interception return. They measure it 70 yards. Now they take over inside their own 10.
8 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first half, and Han still leads 8-7.
Rulo under center, and whistles and flags at the snap of the football. All 6 CIAC State High School football championship games will be archived and available streaming on demand free of charge at cptelevisionfootball.org. Beginning Monday, December 3rd at 5 p.m. CPTV will make this on-demand streaming available through December 31st, 2007.
Neil Milano jumped off for New Canaan, so it's going to be 1st and 5 for Hand at their 11.
Murillo again to work under center. Takes the snap and hands it off, and trying to sail over the right side was Dylan Taylor behind the block of Dale Schweitzer, and he was tumbled down out towards the 14-yard line. It will set up a 2nd down and short about 2 yards ago. They called it a 3-yard gain officially. Murillo and company again break the huddle. Sheehan goes wide to the left side. High backfield behind. The tail, Dylan Taylor. They're going to hand it off to McGinney. He's looking for the short yardage and the 1st down, and he's out over the 15 towards the 16-yard line. Very close to the 1st down as they spot it down. Let's see if they'll take a measurement here or not. And indeed they will, yeah. Officials will call a timeout to take the measurement. We'll keep it right here. 8-7, Hand Tigers on top of the New Canaan Rams. It's been an interesting first quarter, and we check the out-of-town scoreboard.
Berlin 6, Ledyard nothing in the first half. Here we got Hand and 8, New Canaan 7, and it's Ansonia 14-0 over New London with 7 minutes 23 seconds left in the first half.
Right here was Kilbane on an 11-yard pass from Westfall. On Dash's extra point was good, and New Canaan had the early lead 7-0. Then the Michael Conti interception returned 70 yards for a score, and a 2-point conversion would put Hand on top by the score of 8-7. 1st and 10 after that 1st down measurement. And once again, the Tigers will run it with their quarterback, Murillo, going over with the right side and moving that ball out towards the 22-yard line before he's brought down in the play. The gain on 1st down by the sophomore quarterback. Sets up 2nd down and about 3 to go for the 1st down.
Hand looks much more comfortable now than they did in the early part of the football game.
Then they send Sheehan wide to the left. High backfield behind the quarterback. Murillo takes a handoff to Dylan Taylor, and he's able to move it down towards the 25-yard line. Going to be shy of the 1st down. They're going to say officially 24. Murillo will come to the sideline and get the play. Steve Filippone, one of the likable coaches in the state of Connecticut. Highly regarded.
A lot of likable coaches that we got a chance to talk with the other day at the CIAC headquarters.
Stephen Sheehan again goes wide to the left side. They bring a wing to the near right. High backfield behind Murillo. Murillo takes the snap. And hand off, Dylan Taylor sails left, finds a hole, and picks up the 1st down as he sprints out towards the 29-yard line. For a moment, looked like he might dash even further, but the New Canaan defense came up and made a big play. A couple of guys on that defensive backfield for New Canaan. You have Austin Reed, who's a good one, Nate Quinn, Corey Newton, Evan Rubenstein, Andrew Fessler. Out of the gun, it's Murillo. 1st and 10, 29-yard line. This drive started inside the Hand Tiger 10-yard line when they recovered a fumble. They lead by a point. There's a snap. Murillo is going to go straight ahead, puts the shoulders down, keeps the feet churning, and he powers that ball through the 30 and out towards the 32-yard line before he's brought down by a whole host of Rams.
You know, in our preview, we mentioned it's going to be New Canaan size versus Hand's speed up front. New Canaan had the edge early, but slowly but surely, Hand's quick line is starting to take over.
Tigers break the huddle. Callaghan comes near right side. Twin wideouts to the left. In the slot is Landgrieger. Murillo's going to work out of the gun on 2nd down and about 7 to go at the 32 of the Tigers. He's back to the pass. He looks. Now he's going to run out right. And he advances to the 35 to the 36-yard line before he's brought down on the play as they converge quickly on the sophomore quarterback to bring him down. A couple of guys in on the tackle for the New Canaan Rams.
Great poise for
on the tackle.
Great poise for a sophomore. He looked up, quickly saw that all his receivers were covered, had the presence of mind to put the ball down and pick up 4 yards. Remember, Philippone said that this kid is only scratching the surface of what he can be.
3rd down and about 3 to go for the first down. Ball hovering near the 36. Murillo again. He'll work with 1 in the backfield. Takes the snap, going to keep it. Trying to go left side, now on the toss. They turn the corner, and are they going to get the first down out towards the 40? It's going to be very, very close. It's going to depend on the spot of the football as Joe Robichaud able to ramble around the left side, and they say he got enough for the first down with the spot just over the 39-yard line. Very close. So they run the option that time. Tigers showing a few different looks. Guinea in the backfield. Murillo to work out of the gun. Receivers left and right. Takes a snap. He's back to pass. Great protection. He looks and throws it long down the right sideline. And a diving attempt by Davis, but it goes incomplete. He was in the full run down that right sideline, but the coverage was decent too. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
And we have 4:04 left in the first half, with Hand still leading 8-7.
Tigers look to the sideline for the play. So they break the huddle. 2nd down 10. Ball at their own 39-yard line. Again, Murillo's going to work out of the gun. Robichaud comes slot right side. Michael Conti to the near right. Here's a snap. Murillo back to pass, throws it long, down the middle. He got a receiver, and it's caught at the 20 to the 10, and a touchdown for the Tigers. Michael Conti scores his 2nd touchdown of the game on a long pass play. 61 yards. He got behind the secondary, and now the Tigers lead it 14-7. Well, all of a sudden, they come up with a couple of big plays, and the Tigers have erased an early 7-0 deficit.
They must have seen something on the previous play because they went deep on the play before that, but that was broken up. This time they went back to the same play, and Conti was wide open. Extra point
is up, and it's good by Robichaud. The holder was Murillo, and the Tigers have opened up a 15-7 lead over New Canaan. We'll pause. We'll be back with more right here on CPTV. All right, we're back. McDougal Stadium, Trumbull, Connecticut. Class MM football state championship game. Robichaud to boot it away. And he chips one, kind of pooches it down to the 30, taken by an up man for New Canaan, and they move it out to about the 35-yard line. It really went to one of their top running backs, and a short return by Sharetta. And it will be 1st and 10 for New Canaan. They look at that scoreboard. They're down by 8 with 3:49 remaining till halftime. So it's been an interesting game thus far. Turnovers have led the points for both sides.
Well, Ledyard's come back and, Berlin's come back and now trails Ledyard 7-6.
Westfall to work out of the gun. 1st and 10 from the 35. Shredder takes a handoff, and through the middle, he backs his way towards the 37-yard line as he tried to tear away from the arms of Neil Mamely, who brought him down. Mamely has been in on many a tackle and was credited with a fumble recovery inside the hand 10-yard line to stop a scoring threat by New Canaan. On dash is going to go slot out right side. Again, out of the gun, it's Westfall. Westfall rolls right, 2nd down. He needs 8 for the first down. Now the pressure is coming from the blind side. He's on the run, and he looks, and he'll toss that one towards the crowd on the far right. And a late penalty marker is thrown.
All right, let's see what they're...
I tell you right there.
There's no indication yet of a signal.
Really got to credit the secondary with some pretty good coverage. Westfall, on that little rollout to the right, did have some time.
He was running for his life.
Another reminder, pick up your CI championship.
I don't know if they're saying he threw the ball over the line of scrimmage. Intentional grounding.
Yeah, intentional grounding will be the call, and they'll back him up 5 yards inside the 30, back towards the 26-yard line.
And that's also loss of down.
Pick up yours.
So it'll be 3rd down and close to 20 to go for the first down. They must advance that ball out toward the 45. Back the pass is Westfall. He's going to throw this one over the middle. Nice catch by Brandon Fitzpatrick, and a great advance out over the 45 towards the 46-yard line, and that's enough to pick up the first down. Terrific catch to the middle, and then the advance for the first down. Fitzpatrick is becoming a primary target of Westfall in this game. Receivers left and right again. Westfall will spread the field. Takes a snap. Shredder will take it on a delay through the middle, and he's met at the 45. Struggled to gain a yard on the play as the Hand Tigers defensively, and Vincent Crisco making the play, the senior at 5'9", 180.
No gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rams at their own 46 with 2:25 left in the first half. And Hand leading 15-7 over New Canaan.
Westfall checks the wristband. He's got the play. They'll work out of the spread. Receivers left and right again. 2nd down and 10. Westfall looks out right. Nothing there. Here comes the pressure up the middle. Eludes the pressure. Now he's going to run over the 45. Reaches the 48. And he's brought down right there in his tracks. He tried as he could to try to gain enough for the first down, but the Tigers were able to collapse rather quickly. Kevin Martin, 6'2", 205 junior, helping out on the task.
He was lucky he didn't get pinned behind the line of scrimmage, but with his quick feet he was able to scramble back and pick up a yard or two.
Crisco and Martin, 2 of the linebackers for the Hand Tigers, have been active defensively on this New Canaan offensive series. 3rd down at about 7. He drops the ball. It's picked up by Westfall. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Well, he went to throw the ball. The ball slipped out of his hands, and all of a sudden, that led to some gigantic problems. And I tell you, the Tigers got in there quickly as Prazinos will be credited with the sack. The big fella, a senior at 6'3", 245, perhaps the Tigers' biggest player, comes up with the sack at the right time.
Yeah, Westfall couldn't get away from that one.
As soon as he dropped the ball, he was in trouble. So the punt upcoming. Back deep, Michael Davis. It's a high snap, and it sails over the head of Shredder, and he's forced to fall on it back towards his own 10-yard line. And now the Tigers will have a chance to put one on the wall with just 53 seconds remaining till halftime. Boy, you couldn't order anything better than that if you're a Tiger fan.
Yeah, things went very quickly from bad to worse for the New Canaan Rams. And the ball is now spotted on the 12-yard line. Loss of 25 yards.
A loss of 25 on the play.
53.5 seconds remaining till halftime. That's plenty of time for Han Madison to work with. Marullo to work out of the gun. McGinney in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Robichaud slot to the near right side. Marullo wants to throw. He's back to pass. Great protection. Looks. Now it breaks down. Now he's going to run. Now he's going to throw. And he throws it down towards the pylon, and it's dropped. He nearly went over the line of scrimmage. Robichaud was the intended receiver at the goal line. It will be 2nd down and 10 to go for the first down.
Even if Hand isn't able to punch in a touchdown before the end of the first half, they're down close and could easily go for the field goal. Robichaud is within his range. It would be, at this point, about a 27-yard field goal.
Again, Marullo to work out of the gun. 2nd down, 10 to go for the first down, 12 for the touchdown. Marullo going to swing it out right. Caught by Taylor. Taylor through the middle. Has a block. And Slithers down towards the goal line. They're going to say he put a knee down as he advances inside the 10, inside the 5. And with 34 seconds left, it'll be spotted inside the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to goal. Tigers will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard. It is a championship Saturday.
Ledyard 7, New Canaan 6, late in the first half. Ansonia 21, New London nothing, with 3:32 left in the first half. And we have 15-7 with 35 seconds left in the first half here, hand over New Canaan. Don, you kind of surprised that Ansonia is really rolling over New London?
No, not at all. That Ansonia team is, they're just a monster. They're terrific. You know, people talk about Alex Thomas and what they can do offensively, but I admire their defense. That defense is absolutely incredible. Ferocious defense, and right now taking it to New London. I'm not surprised at all.
But well, we have just a second. Alex Thomas has been accepted to Yale University, so he'll be wearing Yale blue next year for the Bulldogs.
All right, hand comes up to the line of scrimmage. First down, goal to goal. Trying to punch it in and add to their lead. Ball inside the 2-yard line. Marullo takes a snap, calls his own number, goes off the right side. He's in for the touchdown. Ball came free, but it came free in the end zone. The touchdown will stand. And that is now 21 unanswered points put up on the board by the Hand Madison Tigers, as they have taken advantage of every miscue New Canaan has made here in the opening half. An interception, a fumble, and then a botched snap from center to the punter. Robichaud to attempt the extra point. Marullo will hold. Snap was high. Ball is down. Kick on its way, and the kick is through. The score now 22-7. And Madison leading New Canaan. Phil and I will be right back after these messages. All right, right back here at McDougal Stadium in Trumbull, Connecticut. And the kick to come from left to right. Joe Robichaud will boot it away. Right-footed kicker. And good strong kick again. It will sail down and field it cleanly at the 5. New Canaan will return it to the middle of the field. That's Cody Newton. He is just absolutely whacked as he reaches the 25-yard line. As Brendan McGinney put the big whack on him. They'll put it down officially at the 24. New Canaan has 25 seconds to work with, trailing 22-7 to hand.
McGinney put a neck-jerking smack on the New Canaan ball carrier on that return.
So Westfall again the work out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Schroeder, the ball carrier, runs it out right, falls a wall of blockers out towards the 29-yard line, and that's about all they'll get. Well, you know, Canaan has moved the football here in the first half. They moved it inside the 10-yard line of hand, and they fumbled it away. They made a mistake on a pass interception that led to points. And
you know, really, we haven't mentioned it, but New Canaan's touchdown was a result also of a turnover.
Well, the first half comes to a close, and the score 22-7, Hand leading New Canaan. These two clubs back on the field, and they settle in for what should be a terrific second half. New Canaan will receive the football to start the second half. They'll be going into that brisk 20-mile-per-hour wind that comes out of the northwest, making it rather chilly here in Trumbull, Connecticut at McDougal. Don Boyle and Phil Brodsky alongside. Just a reminder that CP Television will broadcast this game, the Class MM Championship, along with the Class M, the Class SS, and the Class LL games on tape delay tomorrow, Sunday, December 2nd, beginning at 10 a.m. with this game you're listening to right here. So you get a chance to watch the replay of this game, and all the others should be exciting. And, well, New Canaan has some work to do here in the second half, Philip, as they trail by the score of 22-7.
Absolutely. And the weather is not going to be getting any better, and you can only imagine how cold it's going to be by 7 o'clock tonight when we bring you the SS Championship game here between Tolland and the Seymour Wildcats.
Just to review the scoring, New Canaan get on the board first. As well, the first play from scrimmage for Hand after receiving the opening kickoff. They fumbled it away, and New Canaan turned that into points as Charlie Westfall would find his tight end Ryan Kilbane 11 yards downfield for the touchdown. The extra point good, 7-0 lead. Hand has gone on to score the last 22. Interception returned by Conti of 67. A long bomb catch. Conti off the arm of Marullo for 61. Marullo on a 1-yard touchdown run. And Brandon Roberti with a 2-point conversion catch. Here comes a kick sailing down to the 9-yard line. Fielded cleanly, run through the middle by Newton, out over the 25. And it'll be a decent field position for the New Canaan Rams, trailing on the board by 15. They'll place the ball down officially at about the 27-yard line.
We'll see what New Canaan does, having the win for the next 12 minutes and trailing by 15 points.
They're throwing into that win here in this half, this quarter. That win is going.
Right.
Yeah.
I have trouble with direction.
Westfall will hand it off. And Shredder trying to sweep it around the right edge. And with a stutter step, he got the 30. And boy, was he absolutely plastered by Robichaud. Boy, I tell you, he put the shoulder into him and just whacked him down.
That's one of those hits where you're going to go see your orthodontist the next morning. Whew. He paid for that.
I tell you, he certainly did.
And all is said and done, he ended up picking up only 2 yards.
And again, Westfall behind the line of scrimmage, slips through a would-be sacker and has a wide open receiver downfield to the 40-yard line. Broken tackle inside the 30 to the 25-yard line goes Fitzpatrick again. He has been the favorite target of Westfall today. By the way, Westfall 11 of 16 in the first half for 141 yards. Most of the catches by Westfall, I got him for at least 5 catches in the ball game. That's a big one. It's down inside the 30-yard line to the 26-yard line of the Hand Tigers, where it's 1st and 10.
44-yard pass.
Westfall again rolls out right, looks and throws it towards the end zone down at the 5, and a late penalty marker thrown. The intended receiver was Kilbane. The coverage was one-on-one coverage down there, and this will go against the Hand Tigers.
Pass interference.
So New Canaan trying to strike quickly to get back into this game,
which should bring the ball inside the 15-yard line.
So the Rams strike on a big pass play to put themselves in position. I'll tell you, Fitzpatrick has had himself just a whale of a game.
Ball is on the...
They put it down towards the 16-yard line. Westfall again to work out of the gun. He's got 2 running backs, one flanked off each shoulder. Shredder through the middle trying to pick up some yardage, and that's tough real estate. Runs that ball down towards the 15-yard line before he's brought down on the play. Once again, and on the tackle was McKinney, as he has had himself a nice game defensively for the Hand Tigers today. They place it down inside the 15 towards the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and close to 8 to go for the Rams. Westfall again to work out of the gun. Receivers to the left and to the right. Shredder through the middle. No play action. Quarterback keeps. Now toss comes left side. Rubenstein trying to turn the corner, and he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. Struggle to get it back towards the 15-yard line. And that's about it. Kevin Martin, one of the linebackers for the Tigers, disrupting the play as they run the option out left.
Rubenstein's in a tough situation, having not played running back all year, and with the injury to Finan, he's had to step in really since Tuesday night and become a running back.
Yeah, you're right. Finan is the guy that they really leaned on to generate a lot of the ground game, and all of a sudden Rubenstein trying to get it done. Westfall back the pass on 3rd down and 9, throws it towards the end zone. Touchdown! Fitzpatrick again will make the catch in the end zone on a 15-yard pass. What touch shown by Charlie Westfall on that throw to Fitzpatrick, who raced to the middle of the end zone to make the catch. And boy, he's got some terrific hands, and that ball just floated right in there perfectly for 6.
Well, that was a big touchdown now, because we're playing 1 touchdown football.
That drive, they used the passing game against a pretty brisk wind, too. Looks like New Canaan's going to go for 2 here, trying to make it a 7-point game. 22-13, 2-point try. Westfall to work out of the gun. He's back the pass. He looks right, throws it back to the middle, and the ball is dropped by Kilbane. Little pump fake by Westfall. It opened up Kilbane through the middle, but he couldn't hold on for the 2-point conversion. And now it's a 9-point Hand Tiger lead over New Canaan by the score of 22-13. Well, New Canaan has marched down the field. They put some big points up on the board as they go. Some 74 yards on the opening drive of the second half to make it 22-13.
You got to wonder, Don, if that fortunate two-point conversion by the Tigers on a broken play will loom big as the game gets later on.
Ondash is going to squib one along, and it's fielded by the Tigers, and they're going to run it outside the 35 toward the 40-yard line on the right side, Roberti. And Roberti got it out to about they're going to spot it down, let's see, out near the 42-yard line. So not a bad return as he got about 12, did Roberti. Roberti was on the receiving end of that two-point conversion you're talking about. It was a snap that went back to Marullo, botched a bit. He got up, rolled right, found Roberti for the two-point conversion. And you're right, that could loom big there, Phil. Well, Nick Marullo and company. They work with an eye backfield. Their first play from scrimmage here in the second half with the wind at the back of Marullo. He takes a snap. And the handoff, and through the middle goes Dylan Taylor. Taylor's been very versatile. He can run it effectively. He can also catch it for scores. Has 6 touchdown catches during the regular year. Get like 3 yards out to the 46-yard line.
If Hand had its druthers, it would love a long, slow march that would eat up a lot of time, and at the end get him some points.
Marullo, again the work out of the gun. McGinney in the backfield. To the short side of the field, 2 wideouts, including Taylor in the slot. Marullo wants to throw, looks out left, throws it to the wide side of the field. Ball is caught at the midfield stripe and advanced down towards the 43-yard line, and the pass out to Fedora. Made the catch, and then on the run, he'll pick up the first down.
So much for that long, slow, grinding march.
They get themselves about 12 yards on that pass play down towards the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hand. Ball on the far left hash mark now. Triple threats come near right side. Marullo again to work out of the shotgun with McGinney in the backfield. The snapper is George Gerard. The center with a snap back to Marullo. He's back to the pass, stepped up in the pocket. Look out, he's in trouble. He's going to be sacked for a loss of about 3. Well, the protection broke down quickly. DeRubio got into the backfield. He'll be credited with the sack. It'll be 2nd down and about 14 to go for the Hand Tigers with the ball resting back towards the 47-yard line.
Loss of 4 on that play. 9 minutes, 7 seconds left in the 3rd period. Hand leading New Canaan 22-13.
Lost of 4 in the play.
The door goes wide left side. Slot to the left, twin wideouts near right side for Marullo. 2nd down, 14. Wants to throw the swing pass. Caught right side by Taylor. Tried to turn it inside the 50 as he caught that way behind the 50-yard line. They were able to advance it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain to the 46, and that's it. So he had to advance 5 yards out of the backfield just to gain a yard on the swing pass right. That play just took a little too much time to develop. Play coming in for the sideline. 3rd down, about 13 to go for the Tiger. 1st down. Receiver coming short side right is David. McGinney in the formation. Empty backfield for Marullo with 5. Out there is receivers. Dillon comes in motion left to right. They toss to Dillon. On the reverse, they hand it off back left side. Trying to turn the corner on the left is Michael Davis. Davis still on the run, strung out nicely, spins through 1 tackle and fights his way down towards the 40-yard line. So he ends up with about 6 yards, and that's about it.
6 on the play.
And it'll be 4th down, and long way to go for that 1st down. Too long for the Tigers to take a chance to go for it here. Looks like they're going to bloom it away.
Whatever Hand got on that was a nice block, and I didn't get the number of the player, but somebody put a really nice block on number 9, Mike Milano.
Kick coming from left to right. Twin safeties back deep for New Canaan. And the snap is good, and the kick is away. It's a short kick. It will bounce at the 15, takes a fortuitous Tiger bounce down towards the goal line. They try to down it there, and boy, I tell you, just a terrific hustle by the Tigers. And it looks like they have downed it inside the 5-yard line. No, they're going to say it did go into the end zone. From this perspective, it was hard to see the line, and they bring it out to the 20.
Well, they got soccer lines and field hockey lines, and it's difficult to see down there exactly where the football end zone begins.
Obershad with the punt, tried to pin New Canaan back inside their own 5-yard line. That ball didn't drift too far into the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 for New Canaan. They start from their own 20. They hand it off, and Sheretta through the middle he goes. Tripped up as he reaches the 25, and he was able to forge ahead and move it out toward the 26, so close to 6 yards on the run through the middle.
Sheretto's done a nice job for the Rams.
He really has.
Whatever they've gained on the ground, he's gained it.
He remains in the backfield. Sheretta off the left shoulder of Charlie Westfall. Westfall has 2 wideouts right. There's a snap. Sheretta the ball carrier through the middle. Meets resistance at the line of scrimmage. And he is brought down. Murillo put the final lick on him. But there was some nasty defense played by Kevin Martin, the middle linebacker, to stand him up. And then he got the help from Murillo. Kevin Martin, the junior linebacker, 6'2", 205, has done a terrific job in the middle of that defense for the Hand Tigers. 3rd down, 3 to go. There's a snap. Roll out right. Westfall looks. Westfall throws, and it's incomplete. Patrick Reddy, the intended receiver. The pass was thrown a tad low, maybe a bit behind him, and it goes incomplete. And it will bring up 4th down. New Canaan's going to have to boot it away.
6:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and it is still 22-13 hand over New Canaan.
Single safety, back deep for the Hand Tigers. They may get pretty good field position out of this with the punt going into that wind. Back deep is Michael Davis. And Sheretta's kick is high. The wind will hold it up. This ball's going to bounce at the 45 towards midfield and into Tiger territory and down there. So the punt traveled just about 20 yards, held up by the wind. That was quite visible. And Hand will take over near midfield, leading on the scoreboard, 22-13, 6:13 remaining here in quarter number 3, Phil.
And Hand has excellent field position where they're basically at midfield.
Just want to mention these games will be repeated on CPTV's digital channel, CPTV2, which is channel 185 on the Comcast cable system starting on Monday, December 3rd. For complete schedule, log on to cptvfootball.org. Murillo to work out of the gun. Takes a snap. Hand off. No, he's going to keep it. He's got a big hole over the right side and healthy gain on the 1st down carry from his own 48 all the way down towards the 46-yard line of the New Canaan Rams. That's close to 7 yards on the carry. 2nd down and a long 3.
The more you see Murillo, the more you're amazed how much poise he has for a sophomore.
Really does, doesn't he? That's a terrific job.
It's scary what this kid's going to be like when he's a senior.
Great size already, too, at 6 feet, 190. Sophomore cornerback, pitch right. Dylan Taylor trying to go around the right edge. Backpedals through the 45, and he's brought down. He could never escape the grasp on the run, and he's brought down on the play. He was brought down by Austin Reed. Austin Reed changed his number just prior to the game. Throughout the year,
Thomas got
wearing number 20.
Kind of caught in the backwash of that play. You thought he might get more yardage, but as he got stopped, everybody kind of just ganged up around him.
3rd down and 1 to go for the Hand Tigers. Murillo to work under the center. Gerard takes a snap, and they hand it off. Right side, McGinney picks up the 1st down and a slide to the 35-yard line. Well, they needed 1, and they got close to 8, and the Tigers are on the march.
Bringing it back to 1st down and 10.
4 minutes, 51 seconds counting down in the 3rd quarter. 22-13 to score, Hand on top of New Canaan. New Canaan has chipped into that Tiger lead. They have put 7 up on the board here, 6 rather, here in the 3rd quarter. They went for the 2-point conversion, unsuccessful. Big 2 points too, Phil.
Yep.
Murillo again out of the gun. 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw. Throws it through the middle and incomplete. The intended receiver running the slant was Dylan Taylor. And boy, if he had caught that, he would have taken a pretty good pop out there.
And he is not a big kid. He's only 5'9", 170. And this will be his last high school football game.
Play coming in from the sideline for the Tigers. 2nd down and 10 at the 35 of New Canaan. Clock stop with the incomplete pass. Receiver going far left, Kevin Fedor. The slot to the left side is Taylor. And they have a wing out right. Play action, Marullo's going to keep it. He's shut down at the corner and no gain on the play. I tell you, the guy will not be credited with the tackle for the New Canaan Rams, but Andrew Fessler just turned Marullo back up inside, and then he got the help from his defensive gang out there and brings up 3rd down and 10.
He caught him at the pass.
So 3rd down, Tigers coming out of a huddle. Fedor goes left. Receiver comes near right side. That's John Berland. Eye backfield behind Marullo. Tailback is Dylan Taylor. Play action. Marullo wants to set up the screen in the middle. It's nothing there. Here comes the pressure. Now he dumps it through the middle and finds a wide open Roberti. And he's inside the 20-yard line to the 19. Boy, I tell you, the play really kind of broke down, but somebody forgot about Brandon Roberti. And he moved the chains.
15-yard pass, and again, Marullo was under heavy pressure from Chiretto, and he had the presence of mind to make a move and find an open receiver and pick up 15 yards and a 1st down.
And Chiretto was coming right to the middle. They were trying to set the screen up. They work with the eye backfield, hand off, and that's Dylan Taylor trying to feel his way through that maze of players and forced to the near right sideline and brought down. So they started the play towards the 19-yard line, and let's see what he gets for a spot here down towards the 18, maybe the 17-yard line.
It's almost to the 16. Give him about 3 yards.
That ball just outside the 17-yard line. They break the huddle again. They take a wing, they put it to the left side. That's Healy. Wing right side. One running back, Dylan Taylor. Marullo under center, takes a snap, handoff. Taylor, big hole, right side, inside the 10. Keeps the legs turning inside the 5 towards the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal to goal for the Hand Tigers on a terrific run of close to 16 yards by Dylan Taylor.
That hole opened up in a hurry, and Taylor didn't waste any time going through it.
2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
You had to wonder at first why they were sending a little guy up the middle, and all of a sudden it just opened up, and right through it he went.
Marullo again to work under center. 1st and goal to goal at the 2. Marullo wants to go straight ahead. Nothing there. Stood up, and they'll whistle the play to a halt. Well, the New Canaan defense trying to come up with a big goal line stand this time around. One of the guys helping to plug the hole was Mike Milano. He got some help from a lot of his buddies out there, but Milano was the guy that actually got to that hole first and did not allow the quarterback through.
The ball's in about the 1.5-yard line.
2nd down and goal to goal for the Hand Tigers. Another tight offensive set with a wing to the right, eye backfield behind the quarterback, Marullo. Marullo was under center. Takes a snap, and they hand it off. Going right side is McGinney towards the end zone. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it.
The nose of the ball is right on the goal line. So he picked up a yard, and that'll put it right on the, well, you got to say on the 1, but he's inside the 1.
The Rams.
If somebody sneezes, the ball's going to roll into the end zone.
Rams trying to make the stand. Let's see if they can do it here and stop one of those big sneezes. Marullo will come up to the line of scrimmage and work out of the big center. Takes a snap. They hand it off, and sailing in right side. Touchdown by Brendan McGinney. Well, from a yard out, McGinney scores. It makes it 28-13. Hand on top of New Canaan. 3rd try is always a charm, they say, and he went over the right side of the offensive line. That was Schweitzer and Hart manning the right side of that offensive line for the Hand Tigers. Extra point try. Marullo to hold. Robichaud to attempt. And whistles at the snap.
Looks like the New Canaan player on the near end jumped off. I can't see his number yet. I think it's 43, which would be Cleveland Donald. We have a number change on that, right? That would be
Austin Reed.
Austin Reed.
So the penalty going against the Rams.
Now they're going to go for 2.
The ball moving closer to the goal line.
They're already up by 15. They make the 2-point conversion, it would make it 30-13.
So Murillo and company will work out of the shotgun. They've converted a 2-point try, but that was on a botched single-point, extra point try. Play action, Murillo is going to run the option. Pitch out left, and in is Dylan Taylor for the 2-point conversion on the pitch out to the left side. So Murillo ran it nicely. He let the bait come, then the toss out left, and Dylan Taylor in for the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, 30-13 lead.
Don, if you remember the first series, I said the thing that Hand wanted to do was a long, slow, grinding march, and right away they threw the ball a couple of times, and the series failed. I just said the right thing on the wrong series. Exactly what Hand did is they kept the ball on the ground, just the one long pass, and they ate up a lot of time and came away with 8 points.
This is the CIAC Class MM Football Championship presented by CPTV, SportingNewsCT.com.
You can purchase a copy of tonight's game and many others. Just visit our archive store for more details. Preserve the memory of this game by purchasing a download of the event. The archive store, another service of SportingNewsCT.com, helping you keep the game alive.
McDougal Stadium, Hand Tigers leading New Canaan 30-13 with just under 60 ticks remaining here in the third quarter. The kick will sail down inside the 10-yard line, fielded at the 7, and run out by Newton down the hash mark, and he's plugged again as he reaches the 20-yard line. I tell you, the special teams play of Hand has been very good. They have been ferocious at tackling, getting all the congratulations out there. That time around was Michael Davis, 5'9", 150 junior, who returns for the Tigers next year.
Except for that fumble on the first play from scrimmage, Hand has really played an outstanding football game. Offensively, defensively, and special teams, and that's why they're leading by 17 points.
Again, out of the gun will be Westfall. It's been that way the entire game. They hand it off, and they try to twist it around the left side here, and they move it out towards the 22-yard line. Ball carrier for New Canaan was Slimp, Jonathan Slimp, 5'10", 165 senior. Slimp will go back to the sideline on the far side.
I think that was some sort of a special play that they brought Slimp in for the one play, and it didn't really accomplish a whole bunch.
They actually got about 5 yards. They spot it down out towards the 25-yard line. So again, Westfall, the work out of the shotgun. They send a man in motion, play action. Westfall rolls right, sets up, and throws it through the middle. Nice catch by Ondash. He's on the run to the midfield stripe. He's into Tiger territory, and is down at about the 42-yard line. So Westfall finds Ondash streaking through the middle, makes a nice catch with the hands, and on the run, and they move the chains in Tiger territory.
33-yard pass. Not bad for a guy that wasn't supposed to play.
Absolutely. Reddy and Ondash come near left. Again, out of the gun. Westfall has the time, throws it long, through the middle, got a receiver, leaping catch in the middle by Reddy. There was plenty of traffic, 4 Tigers in the vicinity, and they have it first and goal to go, but hold on. There was a penalty marker down at the line of scrimmage. Penalty marker down at the 42-yard line. Whether it's called a play or not, that was just a terrific pass and a wonderful catch. This is going to go against the Tigers. It will.
I think it's an illegal substitution.
They'll decline the penalty. New Canaan will. The ball's still resting down inside the 10 towards the 6-yard line. Close to 36 yards on the pass play, and that's going to do it for quarter number 3. 3 in the book, 30-13. Hand leading New Canaan, but the Rams are charging down the field.
Quick look at the New Haven Register scoreboard. Ledyard and Berlin tied 14-14 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and Ansonia leads New London 21-0 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And as we start the fourth quarter, it's Hand 30, New Canaan 13.
Westfall and company. Westfall under center. First and goal. Handoff. Run right side. Trying to turn it towards the pylon. And did they get it in for the touchdown? Rosenstein, the ball carrier. Yes, he did. Touchdown. Well, they didn't waste much time. on a sweep out right, and Rosenstein is in for the score from about 8 yards away, and that makes it 30-19. So New Canaan trying to respond and quickly get back into this thing with plenty of time remaining in the fourth. And they'll go for the single point try on dash to attempt the kick. Westfall hole. Good snap. Ball down. Kick on its way. And it's good. So now the score is 30-20 with 11:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. Very interesting.
Big score by New Canaan because at least it keeps them within shouting distance. They're still 2 scores behind, but they didn't want to get further behind or at least stay 17 down, so they have made a move. And they keep the ball at least within respectable distance. And keep in mind that New Canaan does have the ball here in the fourth quarter. The wind, I should say.
Kickoff to come from left to right. On dash will boom it with the wind at his back. Of course, we have more high school football, championship football coming your way at 7 o'clock tonight. Should be a interesting matchup. Seymour and Tolland will go toe-to-toe. Tolland's first opportunity to capture a state championship. Seymour has been here in the past, of course. Kickoff from left to right. On dash is ready. Dylan Taylor to the near left side. Davis to the far right. The short kick fielded out towards the 22-yard line and run through the middle by Kevin Martin. Martin out over the 30 towards the 31. Got about 9 yards on that return, and that's where Hand puts it in play, 1st and 10. Well, this is the direction that Hand was moving back in the opening quarter, and they fumbled the ball, and New Canaan would capitalize and march down 44 yards for a score. Tigers break the huddle. Marullo to work under center. Dylan Taylor in the backfield. Wing out to the near left side. Wing right side. Handoff and sailing through the middle and trying to test that defense is Dylan Taylor. And he advances for a short gain. Maybe 2 yards with a spot. Out towards the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8 to go for the first down.
Again, Hand would like to eat some clock and shorten this game.
Rouleau and company, they work out of the huddle.
The longer Hand has the ball, the more they keep it away from New Canaan.
Kevin Fedor goes wide to the right side. You got a wing near left side. That's Kirsch. Out of the gun, Marullo. Going to keep it on play action. Trying to turn it around the left edge. There's nothing there. And they're going to whistle a play dead as he fumbles away. Once again, it was Milano who just shut him off at the pass and turned him back inside. And Marullo had nowhere to go. They're going to give him a spot at the line of scrimmage. He'll set up 3rd down at about 8. And he must advance to the 41-yard line for the first down. Ball close to the 33. Really a big 3rd down play for Hand as New Canaan has seemingly got some of that momentum backfill.
Yeah, but they still got 10 points to make up in about 10 minutes to go in the game.
Marullo to work out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's back to pass. Here comes a pressure, and they're going to sack him. They just came with all kinds of pressure through the middle of the field, and they bring him down back towards the 26-yard line. There was really no chance whatsoever. It was Chris Lemoyne on the sack.
Back when I used to cover Stratford High School, Walt Check, I would call that a jailbreak. Everybody but the cheerleaders came toward crashing in on Marullo.
So they're going to have to boom it away. Twin safeties back deep. And the snap's good, protection good, and the kick is away by Martin. Short kick fielded at the 42, dancing with it for New Canaan to the 46-yard line. A short gain by Sean Simmons, the junior at 5'11", 160. And New Canaan will put it in play at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position.
9:43 left, trailing 30-20.
Good field position for the Rams, close to midfield and loads of time. But remember, they've got to score twice.
Westfall and company to work out of the gun. Receivers left and right. Bodenheimer with the snap. Play action. Westfall wants to throw. Throws it left side. Got a receiver down at the 30-yard line. The catch, and then a short run of 5 more by Reddy. And they'll spot the ball down inside the 30, inside the 25, towards the 24-yard line. Well, they're trying to move it quickly.
30-yard gain. New Canaan picks it up in chunks. Reddy bobbled the ball after he caught it and gathered it back in and picked up another 8 or 10 yards.
They'll break the huddle. If you want to consider it a huddle, they really go with a no-huddle offense. Westfall checks the sleeves, got the plays, back the pass, took a high snap. Now he throws it towards the end zone, and Kilbane, get it? It's going to be picked off. It might have gone in and out of the hands of Kilbane, and it's picked off down near the goal line. They're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line as Michael Davis comes up with the interception. He just flat out stole that from Kilbane.
I tell you, it's a matter of if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You want to throw the ball, you're going to get big gains, but you take the risk. Was it Woody Haynes said when you pass the ball, three things can happen and 2 are bad? Interception or incompletion. That was an interception.
Kilbane, the intended receiver. Davis just tore it away. Ball was just a tad underthrown. So Marullo and company with a 10-point lead with 9 minutes, 27 seconds left. Will toss it right side. Dylan Taylor trying to sail around the right edge, and maybe a yard gain before he's brought down by that New Canaan defense that has been doing their best to try to slow down this Tiger attack throughout this game.
Number 21, Dylan Taylor.
Might have been Austin Reed helping out on the tackle. They're going to say no gain with the official spot, so it's 2nd down and 10, ball to the far right hash mark. Again, they work with an I backfield. McGinney, who scored a touchdown, he's in the backfield. Scored from a yard out. Marullo under center. And he's going to roll out. Comes near side. Looks, fires it, flicks it, and it's going to be picked off by Schroeder. Schroeder with the interception at the 32, and he moves it down towards the 24-yard line of the Hand Tigers, and just like that, the Rams take one right back, and they advance left to right, 1st and 10 with a short field.
I repeat what I said. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Now the teams have swapped interceptions.
We had turnovers in the first half that resulted in 2 points for both clubs.
Ball's on the 24-yard line of Hand.
Westfall again to work out of the gun. Schroeder in the backfield off his left shoulder. Westfall wants to throw. Short pass right sideline. It's caught by Fitzpatrick. Again, he was able to just work that sideline effectively. He was brilliant doing that in the first half, and he moves the ball down towards the 20-yard line. Short gain of about 4. 2nd down, 6 to go for the first down for the New Canaan Rams.
It's still not panic time. You got 8 minutes to go. New Canaan trailing by 10, 20 to 30, 30 to 20.
Play coming in from the sideline for New Canaan. They're ready to go. Rosenstein in the backfield along with Schroeder. They throw the ball. It nearly picked off. Quick snap, and then the throw intended for Fitzpatrick, and Robichaud had the best chance to get it and just couldn't hold on to that football.
It looks like it almost burned his fingers the way he dropped it.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 for New Canaan. Again, the play coming in from that far left sideline. Their head coach, Lou Marinelli. Good friends with the head coach of the Hand Tigers, Steve Filippone.
Well, they're not friends this afternoon.
Out of the gun will be Charlie Westfall, senior quarterback, trying to bring his club back from behind. Drops the snap, picks it up on a fortuitous bounce, throws it to the sideline, and they say a terrific catch again by Fitzpatrick. Boy, what a nice catch down towards the 12-yard line, enough to move the chains. What a catch on the sideline as he kept the feet in bounds.
Conti tried to say that they caught it out of bounds. Referee said no.
Conti has had himself a whale of a game. He has returned an interception, 67 yards for his score, and on the receiving end of the long bomb pass of 61 for his score. Play action. Now the quarterback's going to keep it through the middle on a delay, and scampering down inside the 10 towards the 5-yard line goes Westfall. So Westfall with a good gainer on first down, setting up second down and about 3 to go. New Canaan can pick up a first down inside the 5-yard line.
7-yard gain by Westfall.
Of course, you can watch a replay of this game along with the Class M, Class SS, and Class LL games on CP television tomorrow beginning at 10 o'clock. Great day of high school football today, and relive it tomorrow. Westfall out of the gun, swings it out left side, caught by Ondash. Stutter step at the 5 and scores a touchdown through the middle. Nice move by Ondash, and New Canaan has once again clawed into the Tiger lead. It's now 30-26.
This is becoming kind of a shootout.
Hand Tigers 30, Rams 26.
So 30-26 and the 1-point try Ondash to attempt. Westfall will hold to make it a 3-point game. Good snap, ball down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So New Canaan converts on a turnover to put 7 on the board. Still plenty of time remaining. 30-27 the score. It's the Hand Tigers leading the New Canaan Rams. All right, back here at McDougal Stadium, Don Boyle, Phil Brodsky. So nice to be with you all, and special thanks to CPTV, allowing us to be part of their terrific high school broadcast here today.
And our buddies at Birdseye.
Absolutely, it's all presented by the CIAC, of course. 32nd annual CIAC Football State Championship games all taking place today. Short kick comes down towards the 19-yard line. It's fielded cleanly, raced out right side by Martin. Tried to turn the corner outside the hash mark, still on his feet, out towards the 28-yard line with a penalty marker down at the 29.
7:31 to go, and it's now Hand 30, New Canaan 27.
And New Canaan has scored the last 14 points of this ball game.
And Charlie Westfall now has thrown 3 touchdown passes, which gives him 24 for his career, for a season.
This one will go against the Tigers.
It's a long one.
Going to bring it all the way back inside the 20, back towards the 19-yard line. That's where Martin fielded the kick.
I did not see a signal.
I think it was holding, I believe was the call.
That was going to be my guess.
Marullo coming in from the sideline with the play. Tigers racing players onto the field. Stephen Frey coming onto the field. They break the huddle. Frey comes near left side. Davis goes slot to the near left. High backfield behind the quarterback, Nick Marullo. Takes the snap. And he's going to hand it off. And that Dylan Taylor has a big hole over the left side. He dodges around one tackler, drives the ball out over the 30 towards the 31-yard line. He got close to 12 yards with the spot of the football to move the chains. First down run for Dylan Taylor. That might have been his best run of the ball game, from the standpoint that the blocking scheme was terrific out front.
He had a big hole.
Well, Tigers really need a long, sustained drive now, because the offensive momentum on the side of New Canaan, they have scored the last 14 to make it a 3-point game. Hand off, Taylor through the middle again. Runs low to the ground and pulls the ball through the 35 out towards the 37-yard line. Before he stopped, gain of close to 5.
Well, the sun is starting to get down into the trees, and it's going to get chillier and chillier tonight.
Great atmosphere with the Tiger Band playing down below. Cheerleaders below us. New Canaan to the far side of the field. All huddled up and staying warm over there. Here's the handoff, and the big guy, McGinney, the ball carrier, and he rambles for the first down over the 40 and out near the 43-yard line before he's finally brought down on the play.
Back-to-back 6-yard gains by Hand. And Steve Filippone shuttling players in and out and in and out.
They break the huddle, Tigers do. 6:15 counting down. 30-27, Hand leading New Canaan. It's been a terrific high school football game. Under center is Marullo. Takes a snap, pitch, comes left side, and that's Taylor putting the shoulders down. He reaches the 45. He was smacked down there. Once again, and on the tackle, Milano in the vicinity of that play. Got some help from a couple of his buddies coming up to plug up that hole. Andrew Fessler.
We're now down under 6 minutes left to play. 5:47, and I don't want to say clinging, but Hand leads 30-27.
They break the huddle. Receiver goes to the far right. That's Berlin. Receiver near left side, Fedor. High backfield again behind Marullo. Marullo takes a snap. Hand up. And that's Dylan Taylor trying to come short side on the sweep, and he's stood up, and he fights his way out towards the 49-yard line. That's where he's brought down there. In the tackle is Nate Quinn, 6'2", 165 junior, the first one to get to him.
The other thing he did very effectively was he managed to keep his body in bounds and keep the clock running.
Good point, Phil. Time in the favor of Hand, the enemy of New Canaan, with under 5 minutes left. Tigers with the football. 3rd down, 5 to go at their own 48-yard line. High backfield, Marullo. Play action. Back the pass. Now he's in trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Gonna be sacked. Big sack. Coming up with the play was Kyle Duncan, 6'1", 279 senior, and he hunted down Marullo for the loss all the way back towards the 43-yard line, close to 6 yards in that loss. It'll be 4th down, and Hand's going to boot it away to New Canaan, who has been on fire offensively the last couple of times they touched the ball, Phil.
And we may be looking at the biggest defensive series for Hand yet today.
Martin to boot it away into the wind. Low snap, scoops it up nicely. Line drive kick, he had to hurry it away. Takes a big bounce, and it's fielded by Newton, and Newton is rolled down at about the 34-yard line. So New Canaan will come out 1st and 10. 4:07 left. Hand 30, New Canaan 27.
New Canaan won't have to panic, but they will have to keep in mind that time is running short.
Well, they've been using the air attack to get it done. One of the primary targets has been Brendan Fitzpatrick. He has been terrific, making catch after catch along the sideline. He comes flank near right side. Out of the gun, Westfall, and play action, rolls out, throws it, left sideline. Oh, and a terrific catch by Kilbane. He was just whacked hard as he made the reception, but that's 12 yards downfield at the 47, and they'll move the chains. 1st down play. What a nice catch by Kilbane. I tell you, the one thing this young man Charlie Westfall plays with is confidence.
And he has to have ice water in his veins. He's very calm and cool.
He drops the snap, picks it back up, rolls right. Here comes the pressure. Reverses back left side and throws it downfield. Got a receiver. Ready. Did he make the catch? Indeed he did. Down towards the 28-yard line. Oh boy, Charlie Westfall. Houdini in the backfield that time, and what a terrific bounce he got on the drop snap from center to keep that play alive.
The pass rush, threw the pass, completed. Mal Allen used to say, how about that?
Wow, how about that? About 24 yards on the throw. And New Canaan has it 1st and 10. They place it down at the 29-yard line. 3:30 left. Westfall again out of the gun. This time they'll hand it off, and Coretta through the middle, and he runs the ball, and then looks like he may have fumbled it away as Vincent Crisco made the tackle. Let's see if they ruled him down or not. Crisco has the football.
Players from both teams are pointing in the opposite direction.
I got a feeling they're just going to mark him down.
It's a New Canaan ball.
Absolutely. Down inside the 25 towards the 22-yard line. Boy, that was close. Crisco trying to strip the ball away from
I don't know if they said Brown caused the fumble or New Canaan recovered the fumble. They just signaled New Canaan.
Yeah, they didn't recover it. Crisco had it in his hands. I think the ground caused it there, Phil. Bodenheimer to snap it back to his quarterback. Westfall back the pass, has some time in the pocket, throws it right, incomplete. Fitzpatrick could not shake the defense of Robichaud that time. He was all over him. It looks like Westfall just sailed it away towards the sideline. Stops the clock with 2:48 left. 30-27, Hand leading New Canaan.
Canaan gets a little closer that they kick a field goal, which could tie the game.
Huddle to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 4. Shouts the defense below. Westfall wants to throw a left sideline pass, and it's complete to Reddy. That's enough for the 1st down. Advances down towards the 11-yard line, and that's where New Canaan has it. 1st and 10. They stop the clock. They move the chains. He might have got out of bounds.
Well, the clock stops while the chains are relocated. And once the chains are set, they'll restart the clock.
Play coming in from the sideline. Well, they didn't start the clock because they get out of bounds. Yeah. Westfall again to work out of the shotgun. They're 10 yards away from taking the lead. Westfall back the pass, stays in the pocket, throws it high and over the middle, incomplete to Ryan Kilbane. Well, Kilbane at 6'1", 180. Pretty good target down at the goal line. That time it just zoomed right through his hands as Westfall threw a bullet.
Actually, the ball was caught by the official.
2:38 remaining. Second down and 10 to go for the first time. They're just outside the 10-yard line of hand. It looks like they can pick up a first down towards the 1-yard line. Westfall again to work out of the gun. Takes the snap, play action, back the pass. Here comes the blitz on the edges, throws it over the middle, and it's caught to the middle. Touchdown by Ryan Kilbane. And New Canaan has taken the lead at 33-30.
Canaan has taken the lead at 33-30.
Kilbane's second touchdown of the ball game.
All of a sudden now, Hand will have to bear the pressure of the clock.
What a terrific throw through the middle by Westfall. He'll hold. Ondash will attempt the extra point and make it a 4-point game. This is a big extra point try right here. Good snap, ball down, kick on its way by Ondash. It's up, and it is good. So, with 2:32 left, New Canaan has battled back to take a 34-30 lead over the Hand Tigers. This has been terrific. Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard. These teams have gone back and forth, and boy, Charlie Westfall, you can't say enough. And how about his receiving core of Kilbane and Fitzpatrick and Reddy and Ondash, all coming up with terrific catches, and Scaretta out of the backfield to make a catch or two and run the ball effectively. The battle back to the lead. Tigers have used opportunity really to score a lot of their points in this game. A pass interception return. Here comes the kickoff. It's high and it sails down to the 15-yard line. Fielded cleanly by Michael Davis. Davis comes down the right sideline, has the same to the 40. He's out to the 45, on his feet towards midfield to the 49-yard line of the New Canaan Rams. Oh, what a big return that becomes. About 36 yards by Davis, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers near midfield.
Well, with 2:23 to go, Hands hope for an undefeated season and the Double M State Championship rest in the hands of sophomore Nick Marullo.
Marullo to work out of the gun. Twin wideouts will come left side. Fedor is here to the left side, along with the Landgrieger. Taylor goes slot right. There's a snap, and out of the gun, Marullo back the pass, sets up, and throws it down low towards the 42-yard line to the 38-yard line. They move the football. That's good enough to move the chains on a fine catch. Going down low is Callaghan to make the catch, 6'2", 185 junior to that far right side. So 2:17 remaining. Tigers have it 1st and 10 at the New Canaan 38-yard line. Marullo again out of the gun. He's back to the pass. He has the time. He looks. He throws it short. It's caught. A bobbling catch by Dylan Taylor. Short gain of about 2 yards down towards the 36. They work without a huddle. Marullo again will work out of the gun. Dylan Taylor goes to the slot right. Landgrieger is a slot to the left side. Fedor and Callaghan, the two wideouts, left and right. There's the snap. Marullo's going to go straight ahead, put the shoulders down, and bulls his way inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It will set up 3rd down and close to 5 to go. And the Tigers will call a timeout with 1:35 left. The score, New Canaan 34 and the Hand Tigers 30. Just inside the 35 of New Canaan. New Canaan holding on to a 4-point lead at 34-30. 1:35 left. Marullo will send Dylan Taylor in motion out to the right side. Long count by Marullo. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. He stays in the pocket, and he looks, and he throws it long right sideline. Look out. Could be picked off, and it is. Inside the 5 towards the 4-yard line by Austin Reed. Well, they went deep to the far right sideline. It's intercepted. New Canaan will take over, and they're 127 away from the Class Double M Championship.
Yeah, that ball was overthrown.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. The scoreboard says Hand's got 2 timeouts left, so they're going to have to do what they can with 2 timeouts in 1:27.
New Canaan with the football inside their own 5-yard line. It's really been a tale of turnovers throughout this game. It was an interception that really turned the momentum into New Canaan's favor in the third quarter. They have cashed in. They have had a terrific run here in the second half, overcoming a halftime deficit.
They were down 17 points.
22-7 at the half. Now they just need to take care of business, and they hand it off, and running through the middle and spinning and trying to just hold on to that football was Evan Rosenstein, as he was able to move it out towards the 5-yard line.
Well, if the scoreboard is accurate, Hand only has 1 more timeout to go, and after that, New Canaan can just take a knee and get ready to accept the state championship.
Timeout is over. Westfall to work under center. Takes a snap, hands it off. They try to stretch it, and caught in the backfield down towards the 2-yard line was Rosenstein. So Rosenstein on the run out right, was nearly brought down towards the end zone.
Well, it would almost a safety, which would be 2 points, which wouldn't be the big deal, but then Hand would get the ball kicked to them again.
Well, it looked like Hand was going to run away with this thing. New Canaan has come back, and what a second half effort off the arm of their quarterback, Charlie Westfall. He has just been terrific.
4 touchdown passes by Westfall.
I mean, he's used a variety of receivers, too, to get the job done today.
He's used every tool in his tool chest.
They're going to hand it off, and the run out left side by Rosenstein, and he takes a pile to pick up a first down towards the 15-yard line. They just couldn't bring him down, and that will put some icing on the cake with 1:06 left. They'll stop the clock, the move to change. Tigers had to stop him on that play, and they couldn't do it. They pick up the first down. Boy, I tell you, if they had stopped him there, too, and forced New Canaan to punt it from the end zone, Tigers would have had terrific field position to get it done.
Well,
but instead, New Canaan will now be able to take that knee you were talking about.
Well, what they're going to do is
go into the victory V.
Milk the clock down, maybe even take a 5-yard penalty, and then 1 more play after that.
There's the touch of the knee by Westfall. New Canaan can celebrate a terrific come-from-behind victory over the Hand Tigers here.
Well, there was 2 battles today between the FCEC and the SEC, Fairfield County versus Southern Connecticut Conference. The first game has gone to the FCEC. The second game will be Shelton and Greenwich tonight.
Phil Brodsky and, Phil Soto-Ortiz. Phil Brodsky's right with me here. And Phil Soto-Ortiz and Ayo Gumbiati will have the callers on sportingnewsct.com of that one. Well, the penalty, the personal foul, goes against the Tigers.
It's irrelevant. 35 seconds to go. Hand cannot stop the clock. The ball will be put in play on the set of the chains. And here we go. Charlie Westfall will take a knee. And that will probably be the last play of this game in the season for both teams. With the victory, New Canaan goes to 10-2. With the loss, Hand will end its season at 11-1.
Westfall with a touch of the knee. New Canaan, the Rams start to celebrate the big play that close the gap and give the Rams the lead. Westfall to Kilbane. Margin of victory is 4, 34-30. New Canaan Rams over
for a second.
the Hand Tigers. 34-30, the final score. The 32nd annual CIAC Football State Championship games are copyrighted broadcasts of the CIAC, and any rebroadcast or any use of this game without express written consent of the CIAC is prohibited. All right, this is a CIAC Class MM Football Championship game. It's come to conclusion with New Canaan beating Hand 34-30.